Welcome back to Xbox Corner. My name is Alex and today we're taking a look at the best sales across the Xbox digital stores, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Now with the Ultimate sale still ongoing, there was a whole lot to dig through, so hit subscribe, join our growing Xbox family and let's get started. It's a new channel, but you can expect here to find deals, reviews, previews and Game Pass breakdowns on a weekly basis, and when it comes to sales, I do try to focus on those deals with all new low prices just to save you the most possible cash. I'll also let you know if you do need gold to take advantage of a deal, but I will say here there's only 3 of those this week out of a total of 13 games. So first up, Hitman 3, it's here with 50% off, a new low price, and this is the standard edition as Agent 47 returns, and it continues the story from the second game, though honestly, look, you could easily jump into this one with no prior experience. The game, though, more of what we love, you know, small sandbox locations and targets to take out. It's not the longest, the games took me right around 7 hours for that first run, but it's made to be replayed, and the locations contained are incredible, from the opening Dubai to neon-soaked streets to secret bases. This one then even has a free Series X and S upgrade. Chronos Before the Ashes then, it's an action RPG that's for sure a Souls-like, but also a whole lot easier than that name may suggest, but think stamina based mechanics and you will get the idea. It is a prequel to Remnant from the Ashes. It was also originally a VR title, this one, but it has an interesting world. I love the exploration and the combat's a whole lot of fun as well. I think its real unique addition though, it's actually an aging system, meaning when you die you respawn a few years older, so as you get older you may get slower, but you're actually uncovering magic skills as well. 35% off, it is a new low for this one and I enjoyed it a whole lot. Alright, want a good chunk of gameplay for your cash? Dishonored and Prey the Arkane collection. It's going to give you easily over 40 hours of gameplay, 100 plus for the completionists amongst you out there. This package though, it brings together Dishonored Definitive Edition, Dishonored 2, Dishonored Death of an Outsider, and then Prey as well. So with Dishonored, we've got what is a first-person action adventure. It leaves a lot of the gameplay up to you. I like to play stealth myself, but you definitely have choice. And then we get Prey. That's a more sci-fi driven first-person experience with a bigger focus on its gunplay. Quality games though, and this new low at 70% off, it is well worth it. These though, I will add here, you can also play them for free via Game Pass, so just come here if you wanna own them outright. While I'm on first person experiences, Dying Light the following enhanced edition is here with 50% off. That is a new all-time low price. Now there is also a platinum edition for an extra $10 or your original equivalent, but I think, look, if you've waited this long to play these, do you really care all that much? Yes, platinum has absolutely everything, but this edition, it's packing in the base game, an expansion called The Following, and then a ton of other DLC as well, and it's for sure, it's gonna keep you busy basically. The concept though, it's a first-person survival experience in a zombie-infested world full of course, gunplay, but also what makes it so special, actually free running as you explore this open world. It's really kind of smooth in that movement around this world. A long-awaited sequel then as well, it's been in the works now for some time. These next 3 deals, then I'm quick firing these because they all need a gold membership for the discount, but we've got super budget Welcome to Hanwell. That throws you into an alternate London full of demons, all sorts of creepiness. It's basically a first person exploration horror, somewhat of the walking sim genre, but a little bit more kind of action packed. Looks nice though for an indie, and I think this new low of 80% off is an absolute steal for horror fans out there. Then we get Curse of the Dead Gods. So this one, it's a roguelike and it's got its similarities to Hades if you want something similar to kind of hold you over until, you know, Hades drops early next month. You're moving from location to location, or you're growing your warrior and you're overcoming tons of enemies and boss moments. The unique spin here though, with progression, curses occur, impacting your warrior, and for the most part in a negative way. It's got a Dead Cells update which adds new rooms, removes your character's head as well, and it's matching the low of 50% off. Finally, for discounts needing gold, Kentucky Route Zero, it is a masterpiece of storytelling from Annapurna Interactive. They're kind of the art house, almost studio of the gaming world. This one though, it's a point and click adventure. It's best knowing very little with this one, so basically see if this piques your interest. It's straight from the store. It's a realist adventure about a secret highway running through the caves beneath Kentucky, and also then the folks who travel it. Beautiful looking game as well, and it's matching the all-time low here with 40% off. Alright, so race fans, not one but two bike games this week, which isn't exactly a genre brimming with entries. First though, MotoGP 21, if you want something a little bit more grounded and circuit based. The action is fast though, it looks fantastic, and you can expect all the usual, career mode, single play, online, all that good stuff, and it's rocking a new low of 40% off. If you want something a little bit more skill based, then my preferred option, that is Monster Energy Supercross 4, that may be the one for you. I'm a big fan of this series. It's not necessarily just about going fast though, this one, but controlling that bike, landing those jumps, and just finding the optimal line to overtake the competition. It introduces a few almost RPG elements with almost this skill tree system, which I'm not sold on honestly, but the racing just gets better each and every year, and this is a new low with 50% off. Just be warned, with both of these races though, there's actually two versions on the store, one base Xbox, one Series XS, so make sure you do grab the right one. Journey to the Savage Planet then, I know the game was well loved, but I still feel like I don't hear enough about it, where most go for that kind of post-apocalyptic, Fallout sort of vibe in their futuristic first-person adventures. I feel like this one, it did just enough to kind of stand out from the crowd with a nice cartoon-like visual style and also a fantastic sense of humour. While it does have gunplay though, the real draw here is in its exploration. It's also got a dash of Metroidvania in the sense more items and equipment lead to greater options for your traversal. 60% off though, that is a new low price, and I definitely recommend it. It even has 2-player support. Nier Replicant then is a recent release, and it's not a huge discount here, but it is a new low still, at 25% off, and I know the hype around this one, it was real. I picked it up day of release to jump in. Can also see honestly why so many loved it. It's an upgrade of the original game though, and while it for sure shows its age in some areas, it is still easy to see why this first installment would go on to become a cult classic of sorts back in 2010. In this world though, a strange sickness and beasts inhabit the world, and action RPG fans, it's an absolute must buy. Our penultimate game of the week then, that is Judgment, and this is exclusive to the Series X and S. It's a masterpiece. I wouldn't be surprised to see it hit Game Pass eventually, given the fact it is a Yakuza game. Nearly every other installment is on there, but this, it throws you into the shoes of a detective investigating cases, and while it carries along a lot of the same elements from Yakuza, open world, minigames, great combat, exploration, it then just kind of mixes it with what I would consider a more intriguing storyline and moments. Also, drone racing in here, and it is absolutely awesome. A new low price though, of 35% off. This is a must-own game for me, and I cannot wait for the sequel that is dropping in September. So our final game of the week then, and this isn't even a new low price, in fact it's not even matching the low price, but Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Game of the Year Edition. It's about $5 or your equivalent higher than pricing we've seen before, but this game, it is just more than worth the asking prices. It packages not just the base game, but a new boss challenge mode, the ability to leave messages for other players, and then also a few cosmetics. From the team behind Dark Souls From Software, it's another masterpiece, and here you are the one-armed wolf, a warrior, out to regain honor and to save a young prince. For me though, the combat was just super fast paced and deep as well obviously, and then the 1500s Japan setting just absolutely won me over. I've played this one actually a couple of times now, and no doubt I will be going back for a third playthrough as well. That first run, you're looking alone in the region of 30 hours as well if you keep things simple. And that's it, another week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week, or are you holding onto that cash? With that then, like, hit subscribe, join our growing Xbox family. We're making our way towards that first 1000 subscriber milestone, which we seriously do appreciate. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.